This tutorial provides step-by-step guidance for completing and submitting the 2026 FundMatch application. To submit a FundMatch application, you must first be logged into your WUSATA account. Then, you will select the FundMatch application style. Under the 2026 dropdown, you will select the FundMatch application, which will show as available. The first section you'll see is the overview. Take a moment to read through all the instructions carefully, as they'll guide you through the application process. You'll also notice there's a space where you can include notes for the FundMatch manager. This is optional, but it's a great place to add any additional context or information you'd like us to review along with your application. Once you've reviewed the overview and added any notes, you'll click Continue to move on to the Contact Profile section. Each application must include at least 2 roles, an authorized signer and a claims contact. To do so, you may select from existing profiles associated with your organization, or you can invite a new profile. I'm going to select Use Existing Profile first. From the dropdown, I will select from the list of existing profiles and set their role. Then I will select Add this profile. To invite a new profile, a new tab will open. Here you will enter the first, last name, and email of the individual you wish to invite. Once you have added all the individuals you would like to invite, you will select the Save and Send Invites button. Now that you have your profiles added, you can continue to Company Information. In the Company Info section, you must select your business entity, your business type, the year your company was founded, your years of export experience, a phone number, the owner's first and last name, your preferred payment method for reimbursements, if your company is an agricultural cooperative, and you can optionally answer questions about the demographic of your ownership. Lastly, you will select the state of your company headquarters. You can also optionally leave any notes on the company profile section here. Then you will continue to the product info section. First-time FundMatch applicants must add each product they plan to promote through the program. Each SKU is considered a unique product and must be entered individually. Returning companies will see products listed from previous year's applications. Review this list to ensure all products you plan to promote are included and update any product labels as needed. To add products, select the Add Product button. Here you will enter the brand name, the product flavor, the product size, and a product description. Next, you will be asked if you own this brand or not. If yes, you can continue to the File Upload section. If not, the brand owner must complete a certificate of exclusivity to confirm they are aware of and authorize your company to promote their products on their behalf. To add a new manufacturer or brand owner, select this option from the dropdown. Previously entered brand owners will appear in the dropdown for easy selection. Please note, the Markets Promoted field will not populate until you complete the Marketing Plan section. If you are promoting brands you do not own, complete the Marketing Plan section first, as you must specify the markets where you'll promote these products as part of the Certificate of Exclusivity process. Once you have completed the Marketing Plan section, you can then proceed to enter the brand owner's first and last name, title, company name, phone number, and email. The brand owner will receive an automated email from fundmatch@wusata.org to sign the certificate for each product. If they have difficulty locating the email, they should check their spam folder. We always recommend that companies give their brand owners a heads up that this email is coming their way. Next, you will proceed to upload your product labels by selecting the Attach File button. Upload both the front and back labels for each product. You can upload multiple files per product, but you must upload at least 2, one for the front label and one for the back label. Labels must be a photo of the actual product or a PDF of the actual label. Artwork or mock-up designs are not accepted. Multiple file formats are accepted, but JPEG and PNG are preferred. Lastly, enter each ingredient to demonstrate the product meets the 50% US grown requirement. Exclude water, salt, and packaging from the overall product weight. The ingredients must total 100%, and the total grown in the US must be 50% or more. Once you've entered all ingredients, check the box confirming all information is correct, then select the Save Product button. Continue adding all products you plan to promote through the FundMatch program. You can always go back and edit or delete any products that you have entered. When you're finished, select the Continue to Marketing Plans button. Select your target market from the drop-down menu, and then answer a few questions about your company's activities in the market. When you're completed, select Next. Now you will begin entering your marketing plan expenses for France. The marketing plan is divided into two sections: trade shows and outbound missions, and other marketing expenses such as advertisements, label and packaging modifications, sample shipments, and more. Let's start by adding expenses for a trade show you'd like to attend. I will start by selecting Add Event. Next, you will select your trade show from the drop-down menu. You will also have to indicate whether you are exhibiting within the USA Pavilion or not. Then you will select Add to Marketing Plan. If you do not see your trade event listed, you can select the Don't See Your Event on the List button. Here you will be able to enter a new event. You will need to provide the event name, start and end date, and the official website. You will also select if this event is an outbound mission or not, and confirm whether you're exhibiting within the USA Pavilion. You also have the option to upload a document such as an event flyer or brochure here. The FundMatch manager will review your submission and approve or deny the event for eligibility. When you have finished entering the new trade event, you will select Add to Marketing Plan. Once your event is added, click Add Expense under the trade event name. From the expense category drop-down, you can select either expenses associated with international trade shows, international travel, or outbound trade missions, depending on the type of event you have entered. I'm going to select the international trade show expenses. Under the expense types drop-down, you will see all expense types associated with international trade shows. For this example, I will select the booth fee expense type. Then I will enter my estimated cost. I will also provide a brief description of the expense. If I wish to continue adding more expenses for CL Paris, I can simply select the plus sign below to add another line item. Once I've added all my trade show expenses for CL Paris, I'll click Add to Marketing Plan. Next, I'm going to add my international travel expenses for the same event. I'll click Add Expense again, and this time for the expense category dropdown, I'll select International Travel Expenses. I'll begin by adding airfare and enter my estimated cost. I will input a brief description, and then I will add my lodging, and lastly, I will add my meals and incidentals. Once I've entered all my travel expenses, I'll click Add to Marketing Plan. All my expenses have rolled up and are displayed together under CL Paris, giving me a complete view of what this event will cost. And remember, you can always go back and edit or delete any trade events you've entered. Now I'm going to show you how to add other marketing expenses that aren't associated with the trade show or outbound mission. I'll start by clicking Add Expense. Here, under the Expense category dropdown, you will see all other eligible expense types that are listed in the FundMatch guide. For this first example, I'm going to select In-Store Demonstrations as my expense category. For my expense type, I will then see all the eligible expense types under In-Store Demonstrations. For this example, I will select Rented Demonstration Stand or Space. Next, you will need to select the month when you anticipate the in-store demo will take place. Then you will enter your estimated costs, and then a brief description of the expense. Please note, if you're planning to conduct in-store demos across multiple months, you'll need to enter each month separately. I'm also going to add other expenses associated with these in-store demos. Once I've added all the expenses related to in-store demonstrations, I'll click Add to Marketing Plan. Next, I'm also going to show an example of entering an international promotional event. I'll start by selecting the Add Expense button, and selecting International Promotional Events from the Expense category dropdown. Then, for my expense type, I'll select the table, stand, space rental. Next, I will enter the event name, official event website, select the month that the event will take place, and then enter the estimated costs and a brief description of the expense. There's also the option to upload a file, such as an event brochure or flyer, to give additional context to the event. If I have additional expenses tied to this international promotional event, or want to add another promotional event, I can continue to do so by using the plus button below. For now, I'm going to add this expense to my marketing plan. Once I've finished entering all my marketing expenses, trade shows, and outbound missions through my France marketing plan, I'll select the next button below. Now I can review a summary of the France marketing plan I just created by clicking on the drop-down menus. If everything looks accurate, I'll click Save International Marketing Plan. This brings me back to the marketing plan homepage where I can see my total expenses and requested reimbursement amount per market, as well as the 6% administrative fee that will be invoiced upon application approval. Remember, you can always go back and edit or delete any marketing plans you've already entered. If you want to add another market to your marketing plan, click the Add Marketing Plan button and follow the same process. Once you've completed each section of the application, you'll click the Continue to Final Review button. On the Final Review page, you'll have the opportunity to review each section of your application by clicking through the drop-down menus to make sure everything is correct. Once you've reviewed your application, take a moment to read through the certification statement at the bottom of the page, and then check the boxes to acknowledge that you've read and agreed to the terms. After you've done that, you'll click Continue to Payment. This is where you'll pay your application fee. You have two options. You can pay with a credit card right here online, or you can select the Bill Me option if you prefer to pay by check. Just keep in mind that your application won't be approved until the application fee is paid in full. So if you choose the Bill Me option, make sure to submit your payment promptly. Once you've completed the payment section, you'll move to the final review page where you can submit your application. When you're ready, click Submit and you're all done. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to complete your 2026 FundMatch application. If you have any questions or need assistance at any point during the application process, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at fundmatch@wusata.org, or you can contact your engagement executive directly. We're here to help, and we look forward to supporting your company's export growth in the year ahead.